Number one would be a hamstring curl. I think a prone hamstring curl is almost fundamental for a strength athlete. Isolating the hamstrings is extremely important. Not only is it going to help with work capacity in them for when you're doing things like deadlift for reps or front carry. Anterior tilts are really common in strongman. Strong hamstrings are going to help pull the pelvis down more neutral, which is going to set your pelvis in a better position for your glutes to work properly and your hip flexors to be in the correct position for optimal performance. Number two, I would say a croc row or a meadow row or some form of single arm row where you've got rotation, anti-rotation strength. This is something that is missing within strongman training in somewhat isolation. You get yourself in these positions where you end up rotating and moving, but you don't often actively train through rotation and anti-rotation with heavy load. I know you can do things like pull-off presses and you can do these other core stability anti-rotation exercises, but when you're as strong men can get, those exercises, they can't be linearly progressed properly, whereas a croc row, meadow row, you can linearly progress with either load, volume, or you can do whatever you want with it really, and it becomes a really good strength-based movement that's in that transverse plane. Third and final one I would say would probably be a back extension isometric, a huge correlator for loading and front carry performance, carries over to obviously anything posterior chain, and posturally speaking as well, it helps your glutes work in hip extension properly, and you can set your pelvis and your posture neutral whilst getting those good contractions. And again, it's easier to see progression. It will directly carry over to like front carry for distance endurance performance as well. If you can see the times going up and the weights going up on your back extension iso, you know you've got a good correlator to when you go back to training front carry for distance, you should be in a better position or have more potential to extract more distance and more performance out of it. Whereas obviously training front carries all year round is not really feasible for most people, whereas back extension iso, yeah, easy to add in.